So my birthday was coming up. It's literally, this situation happened about like a month and a half ago. So I was talking to this guy. I met him on Instagram or whatever. We went on a couple dates, and then like everything was cool. We was going on dates, vibing, everything was vibed out. Once I started bringing up my birthday, everything went. I kid you not. So I'm not that type of girl that be like, okay, you got a trick on me. Like I want a Birkin bag and a Chanel bag and this, that, and the third, and yada, yada. I'm not saying that. But you got to fall in when it comes to my birthday. You got to help do something. I shouldn't book my hair appointment, my nail appointment, my toes appointment, my lash appointment, my this appointment. I should not be doing that by myself. Especially if you trying to do with me, I shouldn't be, no. Spend the pay. Anyway, so I was at the mall. I was doing a bit of Christmas shopping and birthday shopping. You already know, like, when you get in the mall, you're like, oh my God, I spent so much money. And what do you want to do? You want to call your man and be like, oh my God, I spent so much money. And in the fairy tale land, he going to send you the bread that you just spent. In a fairy tale land. So I call him. I'm voicing how I feel. Man's not falling in. He's just like, dang, what else you gotta buy? That's crazy. Not falling in, not caring, not doing nothing. Meanwhile, I have already booked all my appointments for my birthday. He knew my birthday was coming up. I literally voiced that for him so many times. So I tried to give people the benefit of the doubt because it was very early. We had just started communicating or whatever, but I'm used to a certain type of treatment when it comes to certain things. So I voiced my opinion to him and he got immediately defensive. Like, I don't know who you think you is. I don't know nothing. That's how you know men be fanned out when they see all them Instagram followers or see them followers of the sort. Like, I never said that I was this top B word and I want a Chanel bag and a Birkin bag of the sort. No, like, fall in for my birthday. What is wrong with you? Like, you're not even why are you even buying me if what you doing me all day long while I'm swiping my own card? Like, why are you buying me? And I'm not saying money is the all-time biggest thing in the world or you got to be spending so much bread. But there's no way a man should be sitting next to me or be okay with his woman spending all her money and complaining about spending all her money and he's not initiating or helping do nothing. So we argue about that. We end up not talking for like a good 3 days. So I call him. I'm like, yeah, you still got that attitude, you know, trying to be a little toxic, whatever. Boom. I'm like, you still got that attitude? He like, no, I ain't got no attitude, water. And I'm like, okay, yeah, because you didn't have no reason to get no attitude again. So boom, we get into it again. But the conversation goes smoothly. He said, like, you know, you was right. I get what you're saying. But then he proceeds to say, yeah, I'm not going to attend anything that happens on your birthday because I want you to enjoy your birthday. What? How do you go from saying I was right and then say you're not going to attend anything for my birthday? Just say you don't want to feel obligated to have to spend no bread on the B-Day. Like, what in the absolute, like, what? So I get so thrown off. But he proceeds to say, like, yeah, but on Friday, like, I'm going to see you and take you out to get something to eat. Like, we should get something to eat. He's not saying it's for the birthday, for your birthday, get dressed up, get nice, nothing. He's not saying nothing. He just want to probably go down the street and get some chicken wings. What? So I'm just like, I'm confused at this point. So Friday come around and he's like, where do you want to go get some something to eat? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. You know, Fridays can be a little packed, so make sure you make a reservation. He instantly gets to saying like, oh, what you don't want to be seen in public with me? What you mean it's going to be packed? I said, no, I don't want to be seen in public with you. But I was joking. Like, I was literally joking. But eventually, I bring up the fact, like, shouldn't no man who not coming to none of my birthday stuff should be saying anything about wanting to be seen in public? Because I have said that, I brought that up too. Like, when you not coming to my birthday stuff, what, you don't want to be seeing me in public or something? But I'm like literally joking. But he brought that up. So I'm just like, he like, I knew you was gonna bring that up. I knew you was gonna bring that up. And I'm just like, I mean, really clock the T. What we really talking about? So he brings that up, y'all. Just speed it up. We going back and forth, bickering. I'm going in. He like, oh, you this, you weird, you this. I'm like, gee, now I'm cool. Like, I'm tired of giving people the benefit of the doubt because no reason that I should be giving no benefit of no doubt at all. I'm just trying to be a good, kind person. You know, everybody ain't gotta be a local scammer, big dog, woo woo woo. Like, I'm not.
I'm sorry, family. I can't take no more of that. Yo, I've been got used to not believing everything I hear. How about you, man? I'm sure you got an opinion on this too. I know everybody's giving their opinion on it. Hey, that's why I'm getting my turn. So, all right, let's go over a couple of things she said. One thing she said was she's used to a certain type of treatment. Okay, did I hear that correctly? Because I think I did. And when people say that they are used to a certain type of treatment, what that sounds like in my ears, what that sounds like to me is, so someone spoiled you. Am I correct? You know, in our community, that's like the thing, you know. Hey man, I've been spoiled all my life, or hey, you know how we talk. I ain't going into all that, but anyway, that's like a thing in our community. You know what I mean? Who's been spoiled and who's not, which is a bad way to be when you think about it. But you know, so far it sounds to me like, you know, when she says, "Hey, I'm used to a certain type of treatment," that sounds like you're used to being spoiled. Okay. And the only thing I can say, only pushback I can offer for that is, well, these people who spoiled you, where are they? And why are they not continuing the trend that they started? So let me get this straight. Some guys, you say you're used to a certain type of treatment. I'm assuming that you were getting this treatment from guys in the past or whatnot, and they got you used to a certain type of thing. Although you say you're not looking for a Birkin bag. And I looked up Birkin bags. Yeah, those things cost a lot. That's a lot of money for a bag, man. Matter of fact, I can't think of one bag I want that costs like a third of that. But straight up. So if these guys, if that started treating you this way, what happened to them? You can't, in my head, you know, I can't say that I'm used to a certain type of thing if this certain type of thing requires me to get it from someone else. Okay, I can't say I'm used to some that if it takes somebody else to make sure I have that. I can't say I'm accustomed to that. So yeah, that's what got me on that. That was kind of crazy. But yo, and she said something about dudes he was fanning out over her Instagram followers. So she had a lot of Instagram followers. I didn't know guys do that. I mean, you know, I don't know. That's a bit much if you ask me. But then I'm not on Instagram that much, so I can't make that call. And then I saw in the comments someone said, "Baby, you should just sell it." And then, you know, she came back in another video with a bonnet on, and I got this thing, man. It's hard for me to take you serious when you're wearing a bonnet. But she came back in the video, and it was like, you know, y'all need to mind your business. You know, for me, that "baby, you should just sell it" line, that's one of the ways I equate this. I also equate this with remember when Minister Society, hurry up and buy, meaning she's in my head she's representing a store. Okay, she's selling a product. Okay. And no, there's no need for you to come in here window shopping, okay? There's no need for you to come in here browsing, all right? You need to pay for something if you're going to be here, you know what I mean? I'm tired of all this looking and playing games. That's what she said. You need to buy something, you feel me? But if you're saying that he needs to buy something, we can't tell the people in the comments to mind their business when they tell you, "Baby, you should just sell it." Because in my head, you really, yeah, we don't want to deal with the truth. I ain't no red pill dude. All right, I'm just a regular dude, and I'm just calling it like I see it from the cheap seats. All right, and you can't get on Instagram or whatever platform you want to get on and say if a person is gonna be with you, he's got to pay for this on your birthday. He's got to pay for that on your birthday. Period. I know it's a lot of people gonna have their faults with what I say too, but hey, I'm just an old schooler, man. I'm not saying you're not supposed to. I'm not saying it's not okay to do things for a woman. That's not what I'm saying. Yes, do things for the woman you care about. Do things for the woman you want to be around. But we also got to remember these rules right here. You know, the person who chooses end up putting in most of the work most of the time. Okay, so when you say, hey, I'm gonna make that person mine, or I'm gonna try to pursue this person, you know, that's how that person sees it in their mind, you know, like you're supposed to be taking them to dinner, and you're supposed to be doing this for them, and you're supposed to be doing that for them. A lot of times that's how people see it, instead of understand, it took me a long time to learn that all of the women I were chasing, no disrespect to them, but all of the women I were chasing, that's how their minds were set up. It was on me to do certain things, you know what I mean? Not the other way around, you know what I mean? And I didn't understand that, because, you know, that's not where my head was geared at the time. Okay, so that be that. But I'm gonna stick with what I said from the jump, man. You know, you can get on your Instagram later on with the bonnet on and talk about how, you know, people should mind their business or whatnot, even though you ask for their opinion. And anytime, like me, for instance, I'm on here, if someone was to take my video and say, well, hey, he's a dummy, or I don't like his opinion, or this or that, I gotta respect that. I put myself out here. You know, nobody asked me to do this, you know, so hey, that's what it is. And that's a lot of times what we have going on with people. They don't want to deal with the real, you know, you asked for this. Oh, and I saw one video one day where this lady was losing her mind on Instagram or TikTok or wherever it was, but she was losing her mind over the opinions in the comments. Are you serious? If you stayed to this point, thank you, family. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment. Please tell me how you feel about this. This video is much longer. I did not want to go through all of that because it's more of the same old rambling about her needs. You know what I mean? That's why I came at you the way I did in the beginning. You know, it was going to be an extraordinary tale. Hey, thanks again, family. I'll catch you on the next one. Salute. So, you eat the pineapple. You stay in Wonderland, and the dream never ends. Or you can walk on the wild side. And hell, shit, things still might work out. Let's see.